Welcome into Friday's edition of Quick Picks. It's Che and I. Brandon took a well-deserved day with his family to go see the Cubbies.
Up 3-1 right now.
They're playing Boston. If you guys don't know, that's what's happening. I didn't have a show yesterday, so nothing really to recap, but we're back. We have MLB. We have other things.
WNBA All-Star game tonight.
But really, it's just all about the MLB right now.
Do I get credit for breaking the Caitlin Clark news that she was going to miss a lot of time? Because yesterday came out she was going to miss the three-point shootout in the All-Star game.
I'll give you credit, Che.
I was way ahead. I watched the injury.
Credit due to Che. Chat, remember? Che said it first. Also, chat, Brandon's not here, so we need you guys to start infiltrating the chat with winners. Winners only. That's all we need from you guys.
The last time it was me, you in the chat, we hit the parlay.
We did. Speaking of which, I'll start with me. I'm going to go with Tatis Jr. over 1.5 total bases. Now, before the All-Star break, he was absolutely rolling, and he went over this number of 1.5 total bases in 4 out of the 5 games, as I said, before the All-Star break. Now he comes out, he's rested, and he sees Mike Soroka. And I guess he must have his number because he's hitting 750 off of him. 750. That's just crazy.
Pretty good.
Pretty
4 at-bats, 8 at-bats.
Pretty freaking good. Not positive off the top of my head. I need to go back and double check the due diligence there. I don't want to give out any misinformation, mislead anyone. But anyway, I think Tatis, again, after coming back healthy and rested, I think he's going to have a monstrous second half of the season. And I think it starts right now. Give it to me over 1.5 total bases.
I'm going with one of the most exciting players in the major leagues. That is Elly De La Cruz over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. He's going against the Mets. Sean Manaea is pitching.
Mm-hmm.
Overall, he's 2 for 5 against Manaea. He has hit a home run. But what I like is that this is on the road. Elly De La Cruz, his percentage jumps 9 percentage points as far as hitting this number, over 1.5 combined hits, runs, RBIs from on the road to home. They're on the road at the Mets. He's also going against Sean Manaea, who is a left-handed pitcher. Against lefties on the road, he's done this in 73% of games. This was at even money. It might be minus 105 now, but I love this play. Elly De La Cruz over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBI.
So we have 2 really fun players in this parlay.
We do.
I'm already so excited to watch the result, but now we need a third leg. Are we going to get an exciting third leg, or are we going to get some bunk shit no one's ever heard of?
Do you like road teams to win?
It depends.
We like any
winners.
Any play that is a winner.
I was just hoping for like another big name just to make the parlay real fun.
I hope the Padres money line at the Washington Nationals coming in at minus 149.
I mean, with Tatis, you know, we need that. He can help win the money line. I don't hate it. So we have Elly De La Cruz over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. We have Fernando Tatis Jr. over 1.5 total bases, and then we have the Padres on the money line, and that parlay pays at
plus 436.
436. It's not big, but it is exciting. It'll give us some good ball to watch tonight, all throughout the day.
Yep.
And you guys, obviously, if you want to be a part of it, if you want to be a part of us, you got to download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Sign up. There's probably tons of promo codes out there that you can use.
There's also an MLB No Sweat today.
There's also an MLB No Sweat today. They have it all. So if you're not signed up, go do it right now. I don't know what you've been waiting for. And not only that, while you're there, you got to join the Barstool betting group so you can see each and every bet we place. I've been having a ton of fun betting on next pitch speed. If there's pitchers...
Really?
So I was at like it's about 600 in my account this before the All-Star break, but ended up with about 3,600 in my account. It was Ohtani and Skeens. I was just betting on those 2 basically.
In the All-Star game?
No, not in the All-Star game. They're just they were games that they were pitching. But I know the way that they pitch really well. Like I've seen them pitch so many times. I'm used to how they pitch. So I would be able to hit, you know, if it's going to be over 92, 93, whatever. You know, a lot of the times, even with Skeens, like super nasty stuff, it's still usually like over like 90. So most of the time, you know, if you know the pitchers, It's like a horse race. It's like you're losing money or
Right, 'cause
winning
what
money.
is the delay like when you're watching live? 'Cause
It's very.
DraftKings is ahead of typically what you're going to see on TV by a couple seconds.
I would say it's like a 7-second delay, maybe.
Okay.
It's pretty quick. But again, do it responsibly. But it is a ton of fun. But besides that, anything else you guys want to add?
So we got King of the Course this weekend, which
King
is
of the Course.
the Open Championship, I believe is this weekend, and it is the most you opt in. I believe the minimum bet is $5, and is the golfer to have the most birdies in rounds 3 and 4.
That's fun.
So check that out. The King of the Court, King of the Course,
Queen
King
of
of
the
the
Court,
Touchdown, Queen of the Court. Those are all super fun, and the payouts have been
King of the
very
Diamond.
big. King of the Diamond. One of the King of the Diamonds was like 83 grand in bonus bets. There have been a couple that have been 5 figures, so definitely opt in. Check that out. What were we just talking about? The next pitch stuff. That is a very interesting market. I'm gonna have to check that out.
It's risky.
I like doing this stuff if I'm at the game,
Yeah.
because it's tough with the delay. Like Brandon is at the Cubs game right now. They have the 1:20 game on Fridays, which they're wearing they're not the City Connect, but
The
they're the
baby
alternate,
blues.
the blues, the old blues uniforms. I like those, but then that's an interesting way to get it on it. Have you heard of this thing? And the Cubs make me think of this because Big Cat has season tickets to games, and sometimes he will go, and then he brings his kids a lot, and they will leave. It's tough to keep kids in the seats for 9 full innings. Have you heard of this thing the Minnesota Timberwolves are doing? A-Rod has helped kind of fund this, and he's officially one of the owners now. I forget
Like a kids'
exactly
play
what
place?
it's called. It's like Jump On Down or something like that, but it's like once you see seats that are open, you can then buy them mid-game at a very discounted price. So if someone is courtside and they leave,
You can buy it.
you can buy it. They have to put their tickets up and just be like, hey, I'm leaving at halftime or
Right.
whatever. But you can buy them at an extremely discounted price. I think that is one of the coolest inventions for us.
That is cool, but most of the time, I feel like we've already hacked that system by just like
Doing it?
just doing it without.
It's tough to fully. I mean, I
You
had
don't want to
season
be a law.
tickets.
You don't want to be a lawbreaker. You don't want to be a bad.
No,
boy.
I've done it plenty of times, but it is tough. Basketball games is where I would do it most, and depending on the stadium, the security, how many people you're going with, it can be dicey. And I do
can
hate
be.
that feeling of sitting in imposter seats and then the people come.
Yeah.
That is like one of the worst feelings.
The best feelings though is when like you're at a game and your team's down and everyone leaves, and then you go and get to sit in like the most badass seat ever to watch a comeback.
Mm-hmm.
Woo! I hate all those people that leave early, and they hate themselves too. Well, I don't really hate them because I get their seats, but you know, they must be thinking about that on their long ride home. That they're definitely skipping traffic.
That was the Game 6, the Real and Miami Heat. All the Heat fans coming back and banging on the doors.
Can't come
Once
back.
you leave, you're gone.
No. All right, that's quick picks today. We will be back Monday. Hopefully a little richer. Again, just hit the little toggle in the Barstool betting group, and you could ride with us. It's 435.
436.
436, something along those lines. We love you guys. Shout out chat for giving us another play. We'll be back Monday. And yeah, you guys rock.
Let's win some bets. See you guys.